ain't too much fire floating around this
Oh,
bitch either.
well, honestly, yeah, shit real.
Shit real.
That
Still gonna enjoy that
ain't where
motherfucker.
we came from. That niggas act like that ain't where we came from. Like you wasn't getting high when all it was regular. We admit.
Thank you.
Nigga, such
Thank
a
you.
country ass guy.
Thank you.
Nigga, tell me
Fuck
when the young nigga
mid.
back here told me.
Fuck mid,
Yeah, we out.
nigga. When
Young
that
nigga
shit, when
told me.
that Mexican brick shit that niggas been getting.
Man, listen, bro. I remember one year, Black Bikers Week, I was the only nigga I found like 6 zips or some shit, and that shit was compressed. I'm talking about compressed so hard I cut it up with a razor
Yeah.
and put it on the clock. I
Uh-huh.
was selling that bitch for $15 a gram, nigga, and oh my god, it was so much money.
Killing
Back
it on the
then,
strip.
to make 15 off a gram, nigga. All the niggas that really had it was in Black Bikers. And ain't nobody was in the hood. Everybody else was in the hood, so the people in the hood was paying whatever.
They ain't had no fucking choice. Either that or not nothing for a long time.
Tell you.
All right, bro. So this is me. It's your boy Rio. Keep on pushing podcast interview series, man. Right now, I'm with my player partner, Miguel Oliver, aka Redguy. Go ahead and tell them people what's up, man.
Boy, call my whole government. Nigga, if you don't know who I am, you should know. And if you don't know, it's probably a good thing I don't know you. Let's talk about
Oh, all right. So what brings us here tonight, man? We not gonna get into too much specific details because it ain't none of y'all motherfucking business. But
start with.
my partner is on a camping trip, shall we say, and
Let's fucking speak it
I
all. They
feel it's
know, motherfucker. They know where I'm at. If you just told them my damn first and last name, they can look it up online. Ain't no faking
and
it,
then
nigga.
that's what the fuck they need to do. If they want to get all that information, then they gonna have to do the extra work. I ain't doing it for them.
From the streets to the pen, it is what it is.
So I'm here with my guy because I feel as though it's important for. I don't have much to give my nigga, but I want to try to open up my platform so that my nigga is still being heard and still being seen by these fuck niggas out here on the street who thinking shit sweet. Like, nah, shit can go down, and I just want to damn give my nigga some
And then, you
light.
know what? You's a harsh ass nigga. You talk about fuck niggas. Everybody's not a fuck nigga. It's some niggas that don't have understanding. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
I feel
understand
you.
what trap you in before you can say nigga was a fuck nigga.
I
So
feel you. You know I'm an extra aggressive ass nigga, so
I just put it like this though. A lot of these young niggas they don't know who the fuck we is because we was out there with their daddies and their uncles, shit, their
they damn
granddad.
sure don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
And then the fucking 180 that I took, not even I'll say 90. The 90 that I took, I don't even be in these motherfucker face no more. So they don't, man, ain't even like that, nigga. I'm a
What
I'm
you
a I'm a
supposed to? Because
podcaster.
if you don't change, you stay the same. You stagnant. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
Especially
y'all change. I ain't the same nigga. I ain't the same nigga used to ride around with a stick in the car with all the kids with me and everything, all in the trap and doing all kind of weird shit. I ain't had no business. I'm
so
not that
let's
same
start there.
dude.
Let's talk about your early experiences in coming up in the game, man. Like where you from, you know,
Man,
what around what time you jumped off the porch, give a little
I'm
explanation as
I'm
to
I'm
why.
I'm I'm from Somerville my whole motherfucking life, nigga. Like nowhere else. I can't even say I'm from Charleston. I might have been born at MUSC, but I wasn't raised up in that city. I was raised in the country, nigga. Like my earlier years, you know,
Talk about it.
spent
What was it like?
like motherfucking College Park area, motherfucking the suburbs, nigga. Like I wasn't in no hood my whole life or no shit like that. But that shit changed. You end up in the
Now we gotta
project.
remember now that we talking to an audience that don't know shit about where we from. So when you say College Park, give a little more, detail as
That's
to
suburbs. I'm talking about middle class America. You know what I'm talking about? Where you can ride your bike
right.
down the street. I ain't never seen a police patrol the neighborhood. I ride down one of the streets that we lived on. You know,
And this
we left
and
our
this is
bike. We left our bike in the front yard. We left our front doors unlocked. I ain't never had to lock no door. So to go from that to Section 8, you know what I'm saying,
Uh,
apartment
Wait,
complex, yeah, that's a big 360. You get exposure 101 real quick.
around what time? Like
Early
as far
90s,
as yeah.
early 90s, you know what I'm saying? You go from the suburbs all 10 years, 9 years, and move straight into Section 8. It's a whole eye opening, you know?
If I'm not being too personal, can you give an explanation as to why the switch went from the suburbs to the projects?
I really think it's my fault. I was so much of a badass kid that my mama figured she couldn't do it by herself, so she tried to do some shit again with my daddy, and that shit didn't work. So the stability and the security wasn't there.
Right.
Once that situation was over and done with, it is right back to ground zero. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, let's talk about
my mother started the only way for her to own a house was to take the assistance from the government that she could for as long as she could and save her money. And she did that. She accomplished that. But in the midst,
damn.
but in the midst, you got to look at the changes that happens to your children when you have to make the sacrifices that you making right here and now, so that shit come
Right.
out later.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I definitely know what you're saying, but the people
So,
don't explain a little bit.
so all right, check it out. When you growing up in the suburbs, all you know is everything's okay. You see people leave and go to work, and you come back home, and there's food in the refrigerator. The lights is on. You got cable, and everything's okay.
Mm-hmm.
To go from that to you move to an environment to the only men you see are the men on the steps and on the stoop selling drugs with the gold chains on and the pagers and the cars and shit. They getting the money right here. This man just walked up and handed him money because he had something that he wanted. So all I got to do is have what he wanted, and this man's gonna give me money. That's the easiest logic in the world.
Right. And that was basically the seed that put it in your head to jump off that porch, huh?
That's how it comes.
Yeah,
That's how
pretty
it comes.
much.
To come in the neighborhood every day and watch your mama check the mailbox, look up a child support check that ain't never there. You know what I'm talking about?
That ain't never coming either.
The check never there.
That shit ain't never. Man, this is it's so fucked up that me and you, two totally different people, two like at this point in time, in this era that we talking about, early '90s and shit. Me and you like no preconceived conception of us ever meeting or knowing each other, but still having like similar stories
Oh yeah,
as
I
to
no.
it's just fucking crazy, man. Just to have such a similar story as to what led to basically me and you fucking meeting because we was two badass kids,
Right,
and I guess
right.
all
I
the
mean,
bad kids
nigga,
congregate together.
once I learned about the projects, nigga, it was over with. I'm trying to find all of them. I know there's more like this. I'm talking about. I met you probably when I was what, fucking 13, 14, Haven Oaks. We talking down
Yeah, cause I know, cause I
95,
probably
96.
I only been in I only been in Haven Notes. I met you the first year that I moved to Somerville, so that was fucking I was 14
Right. And I was already mixing up everywhere. I had committed
already.
juvenile
Already.
detention. I done had fucking drug charge, everything. It was over with. Like 14, nigga.
Talk to the people. Tell them about your first drug charge. How that went down. What the fuck that was like.
Me figuring I'm smarter than everybody. You know what I'm talking about. I'm doing what I'm doing in the neighborhood. So once we moved out of the Section 8, I'm in the most suburbs, you know what I'm saying? And I don't even like these people. I don't even know these people. These motherfuckers got money. So I'm going to school like, hey, I'm high, so everybody asks me where the weed at. I'm like, fuck it, I just get some weed. I start making motherfuckers put their order in early.
Right, so you can come to the school with a little something, something, right?
And then, bang, hit them as soon as I get off the bus, and I ain't got nothing on me all day. The white boy ordered a zip, you know what I'm saying? And we got to school, he was like, he was short on the money. Back then, it was cash and carry. We don't do no short shit, no front shit, none of that. You ain't got it, you ain't get nothing. I'm not taking nothing out of this. I'm not splitting it in half. No, take nothing. No, none of that shit. So he ain't have his money, so I kept the shit like a dumbass. Should have just gave it to him.
Mm. Mm.
I should have just gave it to him and let him owe me to tomorrow. So I guess he got pissed off and went and told on me. So
Wow.
I don't know, but I'm playing cat and mouse with the people that I seen them coming. I already took my jacket off, left it in the jacket. And when they pulled me out the classroom to search me, they went and searched me. The jacket was in the classroom. They didn't find it. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
they come back to the classroom to get him. So they're like, "Oh, we just searched him. We didn't find what you said he had." So now I saw who told on me. You know what I'm saying? When he walked out the room, I took my jacket and put it on the back of his chair. I'm like, "Yeah,
Mm.
mother."
Good for his fucking
he,
ass.
right. He comes back from the office and shit. Motherfucker's like, he sees the jacket, so he takes the jacket off the back of his chair and puts it in the middle of the floor. The principal was like, "Whose jacket is that?" I was like, "It's mine," but I let him use it ever since we got off the bus. But he made the white boy pick up the jacket and made both of us go to the office. So they searched the jacket and they found the weed. The principal was like, "What's this?" I said, "I don't know." So he asked the white boy. He said, "What's this?" He said, "It looks like weed." I said, "Shit, it must be his. He know what it is."
Right?
So the motherfucker, they charged both of us and ended up going to motherfucking court afterward, you know what I'm saying? And they locked my ass up and he went home. That's when that new shit wasn't made for us, my nigga. Hey,
Damn. So this Somerville or Stratford?
it's Berkeley alternative.
Berkeley. Oh, see, Berkeley alternative.
Right. I was already fucked up. I was already in a fucked up situation. All the kids that went to alternative school in prison now.
You had just yeah. I just see that shit the other day.
That shit real
I,
though.
I have to disagree. My nigga Corey ain't in jail. Corey asked Corey went to give ass. He ain't in jail. But
I was
anyway,
in
I get the point.
Corey. I was in class with Corey, yo. This nigga was so ill. This nigga used to wait till the teacher was writing on the chalkboard. This nigga stand up and moon the bitch.
No.
Right. Me, him, and John used to come to school with Visine and people use and people motherfucking chocolate milk, and the boy had to run.
Yeah, you talking about John from Haven Oaks?
Yep.
Man, boy, listen. When
So
I
imagine being in
moved
the
to Haven
classroom.
Oaks,
Imagine being in the classroom with me, Corey, and John.
ain't no work getting done. I see why y'all asking where y'all been at. Ain't no
I got
fucking way.
kicked out. I got kicked out of alternative school 3 weeks after being there.
Goddamn. I'm about to pause. Give me 1 second. Boom. We back. We live. And we talking about alternative school. I never made it to alternative school, man.
Like you see,
I'm saying made it like that's an accomplishment that I didn't get to do, but it's kind of amazing.
it's the school to prison pipeline, my nigga. And you gotta go all the way through it to see what the fuck you going into from the beginning. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They said I saw some shit that was like, if you could say 3 words to your 15-year-old self, what would it be? You know what I'm saying? And the only thing I could come up with is fuck the streets, my nigga. Fuck
I
that shit.
agree.
You know
I
what I'm saying?
agree.
You, nigga, I don't know nobody that owns a boat, a plane, a train, or any source of transportation to transport tons of cocaine across no border. I don't know nobody that got the money to buy tons of cocaine from nobody. I don't give a fuck how cheap it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So after going
Niggas
through
damn
it and,
sure.
and, and realizing that we were just pawns in the whole thing, okay, let's rewind everything back to the 80s and shit. Who the fuck was the
Mm,
U.S. government at war with? We was at war with Pablo. We was down there in South America terrorizing shit, taking them people cocaine and killing off they motherfucking drug lords.
keep giving it to him. Keep going. Keep
So,
going, bro.
so, so you got all the motherfucking assets in this country to move shit back and forth, and ain't nobody checking behind you because you the motherfucking checks and balances yourself. So when you come back and you take these motherfucking drugs and you put these drugs into the same, the lowest poverty places that you can, for dirt cheap. You know, start with
Yep.
it's free. It's free. It costs you nothing. Gas money.
Yep.
You put it in
Mhm.
these places. You know what I'm talking about? And what's gonna happen? You drop off some guns with it. Now they gonna take these fucking guns and they gonna protect that dope and they gonna fight each other. We don't have to do nothing no more. Nigga, we pawns in this shit. And no matter what country that we at war with, if you look at it, that's our drug epidemic. In the 60s and 70s, it was heroin. In the 80s and early 90s, it was cocaine and crack. 2000, we went to Desert Storm, it was opiate. You know what I'm saying? And not Desert Storm, but Afghanistan. We have an opiate
Yep.
problem ever since we've been in the Middle East. Some motherfuckers ain't looking for no goddamn, just no oil. They do this in the name of
Mm.
God. In the name of God.
Mm.
Guns, gold,
Mm.
oil, and drugs. G-O-D. That's in the name of God. Gold, oil, and drugs. Come
I
on,
super
man.
dig that, bro. Super dig that.
So if I would have realized back then that I'm just a pawn on the chessboard, and even though 1% of the niggas make it out the streets with the money, 1%,
Shit, and I don't even my
one
personal
percent.
experience, dog.
I
I
say
don't I
it's
don't
one
know.
percent. I say it's one
I don't
percent.
even know that. I don't even
But
know that
but
1%. The
but
niggas that I
but
know,
you
they
don't
they
know that 1% because that
yeah,
1%
right.
done lost so much that you'll never know them no
Right, right, right.
more. That 1% that did everything he had to do to distance himself away from that shit, but he becomes
And you
that one.
will never know him. Yeah,
Ah,
yep. That was the whole fucking point, right?
come
Get
on,
in,
man.
get out, be a ghost.
Look at Jeezy the rapper. Jeezy was in the streets for real before this
Mm-hmm.
shit. Look at Lil Flip. Lil Flip had a Bentley at 18. You know what I'm saying? This nigga was 18 in 2000 driving a Bentley. Nigga, we didn't know nothing about no Bentleys in 2000. Niggas was still
Yep.
putting motherfucking 20s on box Chevys.
Yes,
That
sir.
was the
83
shit.
capiche, baby. I ain't even had no 20s on my bitch, and I thought I been the shit. You can tell me shit, nigga.
Nigga,
My
I
shit been
remember
two
riding
tone
with
and all.
you remember riding Ashley Falls Lake. We got pulled over in the box Chevy.
Yes, sir.
I never
Yes,
forget
sir.
that shit. Hey, one thing about it, we didn't turn around and go back home.
Hell no. Sure didn't. That was the warning, right? That was the all right now. Get your ass off the block. Hell no. Went head first.
At first, you remember riding to Myrtle Beach in the black blazer? I was a hot boy. I ain't know when to be scared, my nigga. That was my problem. I ain't know when to be scared. Niggas don't like me because I'm arrogant. Niggas don't like me because I'm a funny looking nigga that be doing all kind of shit that they can only think of. And I be doing that shit. That's
Yeah.
how I be feeling.
Yeah, yeah. I damn sure miss my nigga, man, cause
Damn sure.
you
That's
was that
how I be
motherfucker that
feeling.
I could come talk to, man. You was that nigga that I could come talk to, and I know there's a judge free zone, and you gonna have some positive shit to say. You not just gonna be saying some dumb shit just to say it. Like
Yeah, and
that, that, that.
I ain't gonna let you try to sell me no bullshit either. So
Right,
even if you dead
right,
wrong, I'm gonna let you know you fucking wrong.
nigga. Damn
But
sure
I
ain't been no
expect the
yes man.
same. I expect the same. Like I know if I call you and I be like, man, I want your opinion on this on some shit. It's not gonna be what I want to hear, but it's probably what I need to hear. You know what I'm saying?
And that's a lesson to y'all motherfuckers, man. Like that's what your homies want from you. Your homies want honesty from you, dog, because
If
we
I'm on
really
some,
we
if
really
I'm
all
on
we
some pure
got. Like,
bullshit, if I'm on some pure bullshit, like, oh nigga, my bitch fucking so man. When I catch that nigga, I'ma do so and so this that nigga. And your partner boost you up and let you go do some hoe ass shit like that. Whatever the hoe ass shit is, you know what hoe ass shit is. If your partner aid and yeah, nigga, that's what you need to do. That ain't your motherfucking partner.
no sir, that's a
That nigga
motherfucking
got
devil.
that nigga got on a Viewmaster for a front row seat.
Yep, that's definitely the devil using him right then in that
One of my
moment.
little nigga, man, little nigga used to ride around in the car with me and Billy when I had the red Cadillac. And that nigga grown now. He on the second baby. He was like, man, I remember being 8, 9 years old in the back seat in the car. Da 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 da. He called me. He's like, man, I got some zips. I'm trying to get off. I'm like, yeah, nigga, go ahead and get them off. But nigga, what you need to do is go to the continuing education, nigga, and try to get you a trade, right? 'Cause you got two babies, nigga. This street shit ain't forever. She nigga dropping like flies, nigga. People about to come investigate. Best thing for you to do is get out of the way and get some money. Boom, 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 boom. By the end of the conversation, the nigga was like, what website I need to go to? Da, 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 da. Some of these niggas, they don't know.
Right.
They just need a little bit of guidance. And like the young nigga
Right.
told me, he was like, man, bruh. I was like, nigga, the OGs need to blah, 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 blah. And the nigga was like, bruh, ain't no OGs out here. That's why niggas ain't banging no regular gangs no more. Niggas made their own gangs. 'Cause ain't no OGs. We ain't got to listen to nobody. All the OGs
Right.
in the G.
Right. Right.
Niggas in there with you under that structure. Niggas out here ain't got no structure. That's why niggas is just dropping. They dropped him. All we know is to go drop two of them. They drop two. We drop two of them. They can drop four of us, nigga. And it's Call of Duty in the streets. It's Fortnite in the streets, nigga. It's Grand Theft Auto in the streets, nigga. Cause they desensitized to murder because they sat back and played these games their whole life. That's all they did is play these games.
Mm.
So now they really get a hands on the pipe. They really get a hands on the pole. And oh, them niggas over there is ops. Why, nigga? Them your fucking first cousin. Your
First
third
cousin.
cousins, nigga. I went to school with them niggas' daddy and mama. And what the fuck is what you got a problem with them kids for? They kids just like you. They ain't got shit just like you. They trying to figure it out just like you.
Just like you.
Just like you, nigga. It's just like me being back here and I got an enemy that's got on the same fucking outfit I got on. Well, I'm mad at this motherfucker. He didn't sentence me. He didn't investigate me. He didn't bring my charges in front of the grand jury. He didn't testify against me. He didn't do none of these shit. These police holding the keys that's keeping me in here. The warden got the gate that's keeping me in this motherfucker. The court system done filled out the paperwork that's keeping me in this bitch. You understand what I'm saying? All the way down the line. So what
Yes,
the
sir.
hell? Them motherfuckers working together to keep me here. Now we in here fighting each other just to what? Stay in here? So it's the same shit out there, nigga. These motherfuckers is oppressing us in every way, shape, form, or fashion, playing games with your mind and programming you to do what the fuck they want you to do. And motherfuckers can't even see it.
They don't want to see it.
They see it, but they like, oh man, that's not real.
Yeah.
That's like me coming to you and be like, hey, check this dude out right here. He about to be a star. You be like, nah, he's not. And then 5 years later, this nigga's the richest motherfucker in the world. That nigga's a star. I'm like, I told you. I'm like, damn. Nigga showed me that shit. nigga told me that nigga was gonna be a star and that nigga's a star. How'd you see that shit, nigga? You gotta pay attention, man.
That's it. Open your
It's
fucking
too far.
eyes.
It's too far up there, man. This shit is over with. Motherfuckers feuding with each other and at war with each other. Even amongst your family, nigga. If you got problems with your family, go fix that shit, nigga. That's all the fuck y'all got. You might not like them motherfuckers, but them your motherfuckers not to like. You better not be letting nobody do nothing to them people and acting all kind of funny with your people. Man, shit.
Lack of character, man. That shows a
It ain't
lack of
even like
character.
that. It ain't. It's 90% of them niggas out there right now running around got kids and don't give a motherfucker. Ass get locked up. They calling them baby mamas. I want to talk to my kids.
Yeah, yeah. That's a crutch. Now you care about your fucking
Now,
child.
yeah, nigga, what the fuck you
Now you care.
mean? Come on, man. There's niggas back here that really give a fuck about their kids and wish they could be there with their kids and really taking care of their fucking kids from a fucking an 8x10, man. That shit, motherfucker, when you rushing to get back here, you ride around with that gun on you and know you ain't got no permit and know you ain't supposed to have it. And folks don't ban me. You know what I'm saying? You bringing
Yep.
your ass here. You ride around with all this work on you. Know you ain't gonna sell all that shit today.
Nope.
No, your phone is not beating like that. Fuck is you doing? You ain't got no spot, nigga. Y'all niggas is just doing anything. You making it easy. You know, y'all around your
Tighten
same
up, young guys.
motherfucker
Tighten up,
ride around in
fellas.
the same 5 mile radius all day long. Like the police ain't watching your dumb ass. Yep, there you
Yeah,
go
one
again.
of you You remember when one of our, well, that's it's still my homeboy. He used to be your homeboy too. Remember when that motherfucker got jammed up at the trailer park? Same shit. This motherfucker going in and out the trailer park. He done went in and out that bitch like 6, 7 times. Police jam his ass up. We done see you coming out this bitch 7, 8 times, son. What the
That
fuck you
ain't
doing?
that.
Where you
Check this
going?
out. Check this out. I just saw you at the gas station. Hop out. You know what I'm saying? Smoke came out the truck behind your ass. Yeah, I saw that too. You know what I'm saying? It's Tuesday, niggas. You got on Balenciaga runners with the fucking Jordan jumpsuit, whatever the fuck you got on, looking like $1 million on Tuesday at 10:30 in the morning.
Why your ass ain't at work?
Right.
Why?
Okay. But why? What job do you have that you can afford Balenciaga runners, motherfucker? And be off at 10:30 in the morning.
Please tell me so I can go get that job. That's what the officer.
I'm just gonna ride
Oh
past you
man.
right now. Okay. Oh, damn. 1 o'clock. Oh, this nigga's coming out of motherfucking the little soul food cafe. Damn. Boy, I had one of them last week. That plate right there, $12. Boy. Oh, they hand the bag out the window. That motherfucker got 5 plates. 12 times 5. Okay.
Mm,
That's
mm.
$60 and it's only 1 o'clock. Okay, we can let it ride a little bit longer. But why the fuck is you coming out of these projects at 5 o'clock and these cars keep coming in and out of here? Or why are you in these projects at 5 o'clock when these cars keep coming in and out of here? So I'm just
And
gonna
we
wait
in this
right here.
small ass.
Yeah, it's okay.
And
Go
we
ahead
in
and
this small
get
ass
all the
country
money.
town.
Go ahead and get all the money. I'm gonna sit right here behind Milo till you get ready to leave. And I'm gonna follow your motherfucking ass wherever the fuck you going at, and I'm gonna take all of that dope money and jewelry and all of that shit. I'm gonna take you to jail and see how much money you got to burn out. I'm telling you,
Streets,
man,
man. There ain't no wins in this shit, man.
it ain't no wins in this shit. You
There ain't no
can't beat them.
wins, man.
Can't beat them. That's like you trying to go and fight somebody that's like me. That's like 5 people that never played basketball before going to play organized ball against 5 niggas that play organized ball. They work together. They know how to move in unison. You know, all of that.
Yep.
The motherfucking folks
Yep.
work together. Ain't nobody on this side of the spectrum working together. It's not happening.
No,
See, up
sir.
north and in them big cities, them niggas work together. They got motherfuckers on the roof, watching down the block, everybody getting paid, and this shit moving and shaking. Boom, 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 boom. They can't stop it. These niggas down here, it's
Now,
a
we
dog
definitely
eat
do not
dog
operate like
world.
that. Yes,
This a
sir.
this a dog eat dog world, nigga. These niggas will tell on your ass to get you out the way because they ain't making no money, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's a
I'm
dirty
telling you.
fucking game, y'all.
I'm telling you, man.
Dirty
I remember
fucking
being in,
game.
I remember being in the cushion, bro, and be like, oh yeah, we gotta leave. Them undercovers right there. What the fuck is the police doing in the club? Well, shit, if you want to know all the dope boys, you go to the club on Tuesday night. See who's throwing money in the air and buying bottles all night. And you know exactly
Yup.
who to look for the rest of the week.
That's who we on. We on him. That's the new
Yeah.
investigation.
And while we in there, we got somebody in the parking lot taking down some tag numbers. So we can run them against names. And we know who's who. And we know where you live and where this car's registered to. Because we're smarter than you. We work together and you don't.
And we got all the time in the world.
All the time in the world.
All the time in the world. We ain't going nowhere. Federal government ain't going nowhere.
They got this
Your
shit
ass is
figured
gonna
out,
live and
man.
die.
They got this shit figured out, man. It's a cat and mouse. So I go to this foreign country. I get the drugs for free because I'm at war with these people. So I'm just taking their shit and I'm shipping it back here and I'm breaking it down and I'm making sure this shit gets distributed in all of these major cities and to the lowest parts of these cities, you know? And the people are paying for it. Most definitely. It's getting bought. It's definitely
Oh
getting
yeah.
bought. They're getting their money up front, you know? Boom, paid for right then and there. I done made my money. That deal's done. Now the second part of it is we send our task force. This is the El Plaga shit. You remember El Plaga from State Property 2?
Oh yeah.
So okay, boom, they done made the money. Now we sell El Plaga in there, which is the police. The police are supposed to patrol these same low income neighborhoods where we just put all this drugs and these little guns and shit that we just brought back from this war that we don't need no more. And we put them in these areas so that you got free access to them. You know, pretty much everybody's doing that because nobody should get a job because we done made it hard for that. It shouldn't even work
Mm-hmm.
like that. Boom. patrol these areas, you're gonna find guns and drugs. And with this war on drugs, you're gonna get the toughest sentences and everything that we got set up for you, man. Then we take the guns back, we take the drugs back, we take your dumb ass and we get paid fucking $30,000 a year for your ass, and we
Mm.
get free slave labor out of you. And then on top of that, we pry on your family because they're gonna send you canteen money and they're gonna put money on the phone for visitation. They're gonna order your packages. You know what I'm saying? And then
Yes,
they're
sir.
gonna and they're gonna order the packages and what else? Oh, they're gonna come and visit you and buy that high priced ass food out the vending machine too.
Woo. Boy, niggas don't sit down and think at all about none of that side of the game. If you think it's all balling, boy, you's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, you might get some paper, you might see some bands, man. You might,
You ain't
you
no
know
might.
what I'm saying?
You gonna get that.
Get money, but how long can you survive, bro? Because it's just you, and you got everything working against you. What's working for you?
Mm.
I done seen niggas get told on by the niggas they was copping from. How the fuck
Yes, sir.
who you call a plug told on you? What the fuck? How did that happen? You was smaller than him. They was reverse on your dumb ass.
What part of the game is that? But all day, every day, these niggas do it. Don't give a fuck about it either. Have no conscience on it.
I'm telling you what's going on, man.
Uh, shit, man. Gail, the
So,
music, man. The music. When did you when you started fucking around with the music?
man, to be honest with you, I recorded. First time I ever recorded was in Somerset. I'm trying to remember the nigga's name. Yeah, I know you know Dion. Dion
Oh
Bennett.
yeah.
Right.
To my Big Earl.
Somebody. Right.
Big
Dion
Earl.
Bennett.
No, not
Dion Bennett.
Dion, but the other
I'm talking
nigga.
about. Yeah, from Somerset, from New York.
Yeah,
Rap like
yeah, that's
DMX.
Big Earl. No, I know
Yeah.
Dion, nigga. I'm talking. You were saying that there was another nigga besides Dion.
No, I'm talking about. It might have been. He looked like he was mixed or something. He was a light skinned nigga.
Yeah, like big light skinned nigga. That's Big Earl.
Right. He had the records in his room, nigga.
Yeah, my
And
nigga been the
yeah.
DJ.
And he recorded me on Cameron's horse and carriage instrument. I think
Mm.
that's the first time that I ever recorded and heard my voice on a, you know what I'm saying? And
Man,
then
shout
from
out Dion and shout out Big Earl, man. Wherever you at
man,
in this world, Big
man,
Earl,
listen,
man, shout your
listen, my
ass out,
nigga,
man.
that nigga Dion, that nigga, I think that nigga's the reason why I went so hard with the music shit. Cause me and this nigga used to walk everywhere. I'm talking about from
Bro,
Haven
listen.
Oak to Tree Haven, nigga, and freestyle the whole way. I'm talking about
And that bitch could do it.
I'm talking about from Tree Haven to the Armory, nigga, and freestyle the whole way. Shout out to Dion for real, nigga. That's the first nigga to pull me on the stage at the Armory and just handed me a mic. I didn't even know it was my turn to rap. I didn't know I was supposed to rap. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Dion,
Shout.
Eve, G-Boy,
Ooh,
Apollo,
ooh. Oh, jeez.
Lamar, I'm talking about, nigga,
Cuff.
I used to be scared to jump in them fucking ciphers, you know, like, for real, like, nigga,
Yeah, nigga, them some heavy hitters you just named,
you
boy.
didn't know what the fuck you was doing, you was gonna get slaughtered, just stay away, nigga, go play with the
Boy,
kids,
you ain't,
nigga, that
man.
shit was upper echelon, you know what I'm saying?
That's
Cliff,
that's why Somerville
shout out
niggas
my nigga
sound
Cliff, like,
so
fact,
different from other motherfuckers, man, because we grew up with that fierce competition, dog. Like
fact.
niggas was in the hood trapping,
It
like
wasn't no.
getting it.
It was no fictitious nothing, nigga. It was
Nah,
bars.
fuck no.
Niggas had
Bars.
bars. If you couldn't really rap, stay the fuck out the way. All of that, put some shit together and go record it, nigga. We wasn't recording nothing that was off top right then and there, nigga. What it
Off
is
the top of the
right
head.
now, right now, nigga. It wasn't right what.
No fucking writing. And
Right what, nigga.
we gonna beat on this table and you gonna rap off of that.
Right, right. So from that to being on the other side of town, you know what I'm saying, at my mama's house in the suburbs, and them niggas over there, making beats, and I'm battling the same nigga every day, slaughtering this nigga. And these niggas, I think they was just fucking with me to make me go harder. But they would tell me this nigga won every day. Every day they're going, man, you gotta give it to Mel, man. You gotta. This nigga was garbage, my nigga. I used to just hate it there. I was like, I just want to go back to Parkway, nigga. I just want to go back to Haven Oaks. Nigga, I don't want to be over here with these weird ass niggas that like this LL Cool J rock the bells, basic ass, back and forth shit he doing. Okay, 'cause that nigga can dance a little bit. I can't dance, but I can rap my ass off, nigga.
All day. All fucking day. So shit,
So
man.
the
Yeah, go
first
ahead,
time
go
I
ahead.
ever been to a real studio though was with De Niro. You know what I'm
Alright.
saying? I used to run behind that nigga and be like, De Niro, when you gonna let me rap on a song? 'Cause I heard that
You
nigga
remember the
on
name of the studio?
um in West Ashley on Carriage Lane, right next to the damn gas station. It's a tall high rise right there. It's a tan building.
Yeah, yeah.
It
I
was
know
in
that
a
studio, but I
yeah.
don't remember the name. But I know what you're talking
Well,
about. I've been in
I
there
was
one
just
night.
I was so unprepared, and it made me feel so dumb, and it felt made me feel like I missed my shot that day because I was unprepared, and this nigga just threw it in my lap last minute. Like, hey, can you be to the studio in an hour? I'm like, nah, it's probably like 2 hours. He's like, all right, I need you to bring the beat. I'm like, bring the beat? Nigga, I'm gonna have to bring my whole computer. Nigga, we didn't even have burners back then. We didn't have no external hard drives, no USB, no smartphone, no none of that shit.
None of
So,
that shit.
so in order for me to bring the beat, I had to bring the whole fucking computer, nigga. I made the beat. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But fucking yeah, I went up that motherfucker and it just made me feel like I blew my whole shot because I was unprepared. I didn't have my shit laid the way I wanted to lay, and then from that moment on, it was like, yeah, I'm not doing no more bullshit. I'm doing everything from the top. But um, recording myself, we went to Haynesville in Monk's Corner. I was with a nigga named Rashad. He took me to Haynesville in the hole, and Ill Will. My nigga, that nigga was cold as a bitch. The nigga had Fruity Loops and Cakewalk on his fucking computer. And you know me, I'm eye hustling. I'm like, yo, what's the name of that program? And he closed it out and showed me. He was like Fruity Loops 1, Fruity Loops 2 or some shit. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
all right. And I'm like, what's the name of the recording program? He's like, Cakewalk. I'm like, all right. So I get back to the neighborhood. I was living in Somerset at the time. I had a yellow Cadillac. So I met the little dude, Brandon, and I'm like, I need you to get me 2 programs. And I wrote them down. And they came and pulled up with a CD and he put them shit on my computer, my nigga. Fucking,
Mm.
this is 2001. I started making beats right there, my nigga, like, for real. I didn't even have a microphone. We had a computer microphone, nigga, taped to the wall.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Best of the
Mm-hmm.
best, nigga. I had the whole fucking neighborhood in my house.
Yes, sir.
Nigga, I was 17. Fuck you talking about?
Had his
Fact.
own fucking apartment, people.
I was
Own
17.
fucking apartment.
I'm
That
dead
nigga
eye
been
at
doing
17 years
Nigga,
old
yeah,
driving
that nigga been
Cadillac
doing grown man shit for a
with
long time,
food,
bro.
all kind of shit, man. Fact.
Shit, nigga, shit. I think I ain't no think. I know I still been in high school, so we in high school, and this
Yeah.
nigga got his own fucking apartment. Come on,
Yeah, I
man.
couldn't go to school no more. I was already finished. I had my GED and all. I was trying to go in the military and they wouldn't let me go. I was trying to go in
Mm.
the military, they wouldn't let me go. Kept trying to
What
go, they
made you
wouldn't let
What
me
made you
go.
think about the military?
Because I knew I had to get the fuck out of here, bro. I knew it was either get the hell out of the streets or the streets gonna eat me. So I was like, let me go be all I can be, you know what I'm saying? Get some structure, get some motherfucking discipline, get some training. That's really what I wanted. I wanted to get that training so I could have just been, awesome and
Right.
all of that shit. I wanted really to be a sniper, just lay and shoot shit, but it was a dream. Motherfucking kept telling me I had to go to college, and I'm like, no, I don't want to go to school. I'm tired of school. That's me and school don't get along. And can't y'all see that shit? Like, just let me go and learn some shit. Throw me in the jungle
Right.
somewhere with a pole, nigga. Let me figure this shit out.
That shit would have did you fucking more
Man, I
good
would have
than
been, man, that shit would have changed my whole life, bro.
any fucking college.
I probably would have never came
Shit.
out of that bitch because they would have forced me to learn. But I would already had the discipline to sit there and do what needed to be done. And it wasn't even the fact that I was unable to learn. It was being undisciplined to the point where I'm like, man, fuck this shit. How am I gonna apply this in
Impatient, right?
life? I already know this shit that people talking about. That shit doesn't even make. I don't need to know algebra, nigga. Tell me when I'm gonna use a letter to figure out how much money I got
Never, never,
in my pocket. So
motherfucking
just
never.
being closed minded and thinking you know everything. But in actuality, if I could do it all over again, man, I read every fucking book I could find. 'Cause that's what a value is. Like when you watch futuristic shit, your status in your community or in the spaceship or in whatever organization you are is all on knowledge. It's not on money. It's not on looks. It's not on anything other than what you know. The most knowledgeable person will hold the highest position.
Right.
So if the whole society flipped to that right now, look how much all of the people that think they, you know,
Yeah. They'll be
if you
fucked up,
don't
right?
really know shit, you ain't got no value. So
Mm.
that's why I be
All
soaking up
right.
what I can.
So my nigga, the military shit, that shit went out the window. So you
Right.
out here mixing up, making beats,
Military. Right.
rapping,
And then
recording.
and then the World Trade Tower fell, and it was like, oh yeah, you can come, you can be in our war now.
Mm.
Bitch, I'm making beats and rapping. This shit over with. My trap booming.
Getting it.
Right. Right.
Motherfucking getting it.
But from there, I feel
So
like my biggest mistakes is I should have secluded myself from everything and just kept that shit to myself. But my heart bigger than my body. I wanted everybody to go with me. Because I know a lot of niggas that was raw as a bitch. Josiah, shout out to my nigga Josiah, Killer J. That bitch raw. I'm
shout out
telling you.
Saya.
I'm telling you that bitch raw. Fucking, it's so many raw niggas in Somerville, my nigga. Like, for real, for real. Charleston,
Yeah, man. I think
you
we
know
just
what
we
I'm saying?
my personal opinion that the reason the shit ain't never went the way it needed to go is
Think about, nah, think about if
investments,
the
man.
internet, if we had what we have now, then
At that time,
it was
I,
over
I
with,
say
bro.
that too. I say that too.
Over
I say
with,
that
bro.
too. But it could have
Over
it could
with.
have it could have went another way too.
The microwave success that they get, we had to go through too much. Nigga, do you know how much money I sunk in the music?
Shh.
You know,
I can fucking imagine.
you should know. You need to see
Cause
me.
I know what I done fucking put in this bitch.
Yeah, and
So
I've been doing that shit.
so I can imagine, like, man, this
This
shit is
is
fucking
dead. I lost my whole family behind this music shit. Like for real. Like for real, for real. Like I
yeah,
stayed here to press that CD. I didn't want to leave and go to Texas without finishing that CD and end up shooting that boy in the head.
yeah.
And then come to
Nigga
find
still
out,
got the
he,
Texas though.
he my cousin's nephew, and his mama
Mm.
used to babysit me. And this nigga they just don't know me because we from two other sides of town. This where the op shit comes in. How the fuck do we end up beefing, nigga? And your mama's the sweetest lady on the fucking earth. How? Your uncle is my first cousin, nigga. How is we at beef and I don't even know who you are?
God damn, did that conversation ever come up in the family? Like,
It's not direct family. It's my cousin's
right.
half sister's child. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
after dealing with his mother, seeing his mother in Walmart, like you know I'd never do that to your child. Boom, boom, boom. I know, baby. I forgive you. Boom, boom. Dealing with his uncles, you know what I'm saying? On some street shit. Like nigga, you a solid ass nigga that does a lot of talk. Actually bumping into this nigga pops, nigga, in the county, nigga, in Max. This nigga's
Right.
a death row inmate, my nigga. I'm on the phone,
Mm.
and out of all the doors that they could pop, they popped this nigga door, and I done shot this nigga's son in the head. This nigga pulls up on me, bro, and I swear it was just about to be popping. This nigga shook my hand. He like, bro, my whole family tell me he's a stand up nigga out there. Whatever my son got going on, you know what I'm saying? As a man, that's something y'all got to figure out. And I ain't gonna pick no sides over it because ain't no life been lost. But without my family telling me that you's a stand up nigga, it'd have been a different situation.
Right.
that's where your character and your reputation carry you further than anything out here.
Mm.
My nigga, I'm
Tell
talking
tell
about
him. Tell
a
him.
real man. I'm talking about a real man, a tookie looking nigga. Nigga done been down 21. The nigga done been down since 92 or some shit like that. But they
Mm.
really, right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't too shabby, but I can't just beat up no nigga that been down no 21 years. Nigga just working out every day with nothing but freedom on his mind. I I just got here, nigga. I'm fresh out the streets. I still smell Subway.
Yes, sir. Still smell it. Damn.
But that's why I say,
Damn.
like, that's why if we had that microwave and instant success, my nigga, it would have been a lot different for a lot of niggas. We had to go out and actually figure out a way to record this shit. We had to make our own beats. You know what I'm saying? We had to mix that shit down ourselves. We ain't have no engineers. Ain't nobody go to school for this shit. Then
No,
we had to
sir.
fucking figure out how to get it off the computer on the CD. Oh man, that was the trick.
And then you want a nigga to stand on some street corner somewhere in the city for days to sell something to somebody they have no idea what the fuck this shit is.
Right. Oh, first you gotta pay somebody to do the artwork on the cover, and you gotta pay somebody to duplicate the CD, and you gotta have the sleeves for all of that.
Yep.
Then if your shit wants to go in the store, you gotta generate barcodes
Yep. Yep. All of this before you sell one CD.
before you sell anything, my nigga.
Any
And then
fucking
these
thing.
motherfucking crackers try to lock you up for selling your own music.
Own music. Can't even do that.
So if we had the same microwave success that they had, my nigga, I think it'd be a lot different. To be honest with you, I think it'd be a lot more legend. I think it'd be a lot more stars. 'Cause it takes 20 years to make a, you know what I'm saying? To make a real
Yeah.
name in the game. If you got 20 years in the music game, nigga, you can consider yourself up there. You got good music.
You say 20 years, nigga. I'm thinking like 5, 10 years, nigga. If you last 5, 10 years in this game, bro, shit,
Yeah,
you good as fuck.
yeah,
Cause think about like
yeah.
I was like
It
today.
wasn't
I'm
even that, nigga.
listening
Think about niggas that only made one CD and they straight. They don't even need no more
straight,
money though.
straight. Them niggas who been on their business
Them
though.
niggas from Crucial Conflict made one song, "Hey," and I will never forget them niggas.
I know I won't. That's what I was about to say Twister. I was about to bring up. I've been listening to Twister ass. Like now Twister a little different though. He been grinding a long, 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 long fucking time. But you not
But
you know
I'm
he
different.
ain't gotta make
I'm
another
different.
CD.
I'm judgmental with my rap. I'm so southern with my shit. Like we was forced to listen to that up north music the first portion of our life. We didn't have too much of a choice. You know what I'm saying? Because it was commercialized.
Right.
But
Once
as the
again, we didn't
'90s,
have internet. It was no
but
internet, people.
in the '90s, when that real, we gonna say the early eras of trap music. I'm talking about TRU, UGK,
Uh
Ghetto
huh.
Mafia, Eight
Tell him.
Ball, MJG, all of that bullshit right there. That shit right there. When
Yes,
that
sir.
shit came out, nigga, that's what we really got a taste of that. Okay, this is how we supposed to rap. This is the South. This is what differentiates because the South
And
wasn't
and
getting
just
no,
and
we
it's
wasn't getting
possible.
no
It's
radio play. We wasn't getting no radio play, so we didn't even know what we sounded like. We didn't know that we could have our own styles and shit like that. So everybody was running around imitating somebody else's style. And if you from down here and you was growing up back then and you say you didn't, you a fucking liar.
yeah, pretty much.
I know
And
because me
if
and
you
Dion used to go back and forth and just change styles. And they'd be like, rap like Method Man, nigga. Facts. I'm about to rap like Busta Rhymes, nigga. Facts. Like, that's how it was. I
I
didn't
gotta
know
get
who.
Dion
I didn't
ass
have
on
my
this
own
show, man.
style. I didn't have my own style until the shed, nigga.
That's when shit got real, boy. And that fucking shed, we made some classic shit in that shed, bro.
And see, and too, that's why I should have separated business from my music. That's another mistake. And see, going back, you can see the mistakes now. You can't see them while you in them.
Why you making it?
I'm saying, boy, oh boy, if I had
I
that
think our
chance, for,
biggest, man, our biggest thing, dog. Me, you, De Niro, we should have packed our shit up and took our ass to Atlanta. We should have did it. Went out on faith and just dipped from this bitch. Cause we ain't been doing shit down here but fucking getting in trouble and shit.
I had kids, I
Why
couldn't go
not?
nowhere. But you know what? My baby mama would have went anywhere I wanted to go.
Yeah.
Back
Woulda,
then,
shoulda, couldas, right?
each would have rode anywhere. You already know that shit. It was whatever.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm not talking about Isha. I'm just talking about the
Yeah,
whole
it
situation
was
of us.
whatever. But we ain't had no paper to go out on. There wasn't no
That's what
paper
I'm
to go out
saying. We
on,
should have
nigga. We
said
was
fuck all
surviving.
that shit. We should have just did that shit, man. Going like,
Yeah, all
fuck
that
it.
shit was cool, but nigga, how we was going to go to Atlanta and survive the way we were surviving in the hood? Nigga, we don't know
We
nobody.
would we.
We ain't had shit going on. That shit
That's
wasn't
why
gonna
we
last
didn't make that
long.
move. But I think that we would have made it. I don't know. We would have made it, bro. We would have made it somehow, some way. If anything, shit, y'all got pounds for what? Yeah, we gonna
I fuck
drive
with
them
Nero
shit to
so long. I
Somerville.
fuck with Nero so long because I saw me and him as UGK in South Carolina, my nigga. Pimp and bum.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
That's how I felt. That's how I felt. That nigga was the coldest nigga next to me.
yeah, yeah.
Like fact.
Hell yeah. That nigga,
Like,
yeah, man. Real
we
chemistry.
recorded another song at Sterlo that day, my nigga, and I can't
Rest in
find it.
peace. Rest in
It
peace,
was, you was
Sterl,
on
boy.
it. You was on it. You was on the verse, on the third verse. Cause you
So
was
I
there
think
the
I
day.
remember that day. I
Yeah, you
remember
was
that
there
day
the
at
day.
being
You
in
was there the
Sterlo
day
house.
that we recorded MVP.
I remember that day. Vaguely, a little bit.
Sterlo tried to buy my beat. I nigga like, bro, just let me, let me buy the beat. No, you're not
Mm.
gonna take my beat. No, it's not happening.
Damn, boy.
It's fact. And
Sterl
now
would
a
have had
nigga
a
know
big.
it.
Sterl would have had a
And
run,
knowing
boy.
what I
Rest in
would have
peace,
known,
boy.
I would should just sell that nigga that beat until I want a verse on it. Fuck it. Rest in peace, Sterlo, my nigga. Rest in
Rest in
peace.
peace, Sterlo, man.
And that's the shit I'm talking about, niggas. We talking about ops, niggas from our side. Don't fuck with niggas from Lincolnville. Nigga, our worst used to be together. How the fuck you had smoke with these niggas? These niggas like these your cousins, man.
I know I was in Lincolnville. What the fuck? I was around
All
that
of
bitch.
us, everywhere. Nigga, when it was a party, you couldn't avoid that shit. Everyone was together. I don't give a fuck where the party was at. Whether it was at that bowling alley on Africa Falls Day, everyone was there. Whether it was at the
Yes, sir.
motherfucking armory on Cross County, everyone
Uh
was
huh.
there. You understand what I'm saying? Whether it was at the
Shit, even
motherfucking
the one in
armory in
Somerville.
Somerville, everyone was there. It didn't even have to be a party, nigga. It could be a Saturday. Nigga, Doty Field. Everyone was there. I remember Shaq and his moms used to work the motherfucking canteen. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm. Now these niggas is crazy. Now I don't. Now they beefing. Get the fuck out of here, man.
right.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
400 blocks, 600 blocks, 700 blocks. What the fuck? I'm in the county and a little young nigga told me he's from the 700 block. I said, nigga,
What
where
the
is
fuck
that?
is that?
Yeah, that's what I asked him too. I said, where the fuck is that? He was like, nigga, ain't no way you don't know what 7 block at, man. I'm like, what the fuck is you talking? I'm like, who is your peoples, nigga? He was like,
Oh shit.
so, up there around the grease trap. Oh, nigga, you from 187, you from Pringletown. Nigga, I know you. Yeah, nigga, all the people like that behind the stove. Yeah, they're my peoples too. What the fuck is you talking about? A 7 block? I never heard of that.
7 block. God
I never
damn.
heard of that. I never heard of that.
Nah,
But
man,
it
that
is
don't
what
got.
it is. You can't tell them little niggas that that's not what it is.
Hey, they'll shoot your ass behind it, right?
I'm single.
That shit real to them.
Right?
They
I
gonna
ain't trying
die
to
about it.
disrespect nobody's shit. I don't want no smoke for none of you young niggas. I'm telling you,
Not at
there's
all.
a whole lot of bullshit coming behind me.
Not at all.
Facts.
Damn. 7 block. Shout out to 7 block.
Facts. The little
Shout
niggas
out
out
seven
there. So
block.
I had to do my research and find out who the little niggas is out there. So I'm looking. I'm like, okay, this little fella. Boom. So I'm talking to my homeboy. He's like, hey, yeah, nigga, that's. Yeah, let me send you a picture of my son. Boom, he sent me a picture of his son. I'm like, oh shit. Yeah, I know them niggas over there. Okay, that's your son. He over there with them niggas. I see what's going on. That shit cool as hell. But
Mm.
crazy. How the fuck these niggas got smoked with these niggas? I know everybody, and it's like, how is this even possible, nigga? How?
And what was the incident that set it off? Like, what the fuck
Right, this
was the?
ain't Chicago. Didn't nobody kill Lil Jojo with none of that shit.
Nah, nah.
Who is y'all dying for? Like, what is the purpose? Ain't nobody getting no money. It ain't like you get Mario coins when you smoke this nigga.
Nope. You gonna lose them. You gonna lose your Mario coins.
I'm telling you, this niggas back here is so young. Ain't even got kids yet, nigga. And these niggas got
Damn.
motherfucking football numbers.
They ain't even had. They ain't even know how to fuck yet.
Nigga ain't even been in a real relationship or ever had to pay no rent or none of that shit. I'm talking about little buddy still. He's like, yeah, man, I'm doing my homework. I'm like, you doing your homework? He's like, yeah, man, I'm trying to get my GED. I'm doing my homework. Nigga, I just came from high school. I didn't get to finish. I'm like, fuck.
Mm. 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 Mm.
This nigga get up,
God
work
damn.
out, and go do his homework. And I'm like, oh, man, these babies, man.
Babies.
Babies. I'm talking to another nigga in the barbershop the other day, and I'm like, bro, this motherfucker, boom, 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 boom. He's like, bro, I can't speak for everybody else. The system saved my life. The system saved your life. Nigga, you mean? I'm 22, man. I didn't know nothing. I was just out there robbing, doing whatever, and just whatever it took to survive, my nigga. And came back here, and I was around some real men that took time and taught me some shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? How to conduct myself. You know, how the rules to this shit, how you respect other people, and a lot of shit. My mind's changed now. It's like now I can actually talk to a woman and tell her, well, you need to do this, 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 and this, and be beneficial to a situation. I'm like, bro, like, I
Mm.
salute that shit. Don't tell nobody that the system changed your life, nigga. Saved your life. But I believe him. He
I mean,
know
I
it.
believe. Yeah.
He know that. If he
That
was
was
still out there,
factual.
he would have been dead. And that's the grim reality of this shit, man.
Man, what do we need to do, man? How can we help our people, bro?
You can't, man, because we're so embedded to hate each other, man. It's redundant. And the only thing we can do is catch the toddlers, and it starts there. These ones that ain't had no chance to be exposed to none of that. And you have to create the curriculum of what the fuck you need your children to know to survive in the economy and in the environment that we're in. So all that whitewashing and oh, Columbus sailed the blue in 1492. Yeah, there was no devils in America till he got here.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So celebrating these holidays and teaching your child to be a consumer. That every time you see her go in the store, you need to buy something and
Buy
spend your
something.
money. And it's a lot of psychological shit that you got to instill. But you got to have it in you, and it's already fucked up because it's already in us already, my nigga.
Yeah.
I'm telling my kids to do some shit, and I'm right here aiding to the shit. I'm like, nah, nigga, we ain't. Y'all need to quit spending all this money on fast food. They're like, okay, Dad. Friday
And
comes
I sit
around.
right there,
Can
buy
I
all
can
that
I get
shit.
can I get $15 so I can go out to eat with my friends? I'm like, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, you can get it. Fuck it.
Right.
I talk that shit.
You logged into my Cash App, so you know I got money, so it's okay, man. Go ahead. Just spend a little
Fucking what?
$15. Get out my face.
Christmas coming around the corner. My black ass gonna be right out there killing myself trying to buy every fucking thing in the store.
Yeah, but we ain't doing that. See, that's why I'm teaching my kids the value of this shit now. I got a 17-year-old. I got a 15-year-old. They both still in school. You know what I'm saying? So what I did this year is I took the school budget. And I was like, yeah, check this out. I'm going to give you this much and I'm going to give you this much. And we're going to go school shopping. They was like, yay. I was like, oh, yeah, yeah. So this is what you got to do. You both got to log in and you got to fucking put everything in the cart and have everything mapped out and budget your shit to where you get shoes, socks, under
Yeah,
everything,
right.
my
Broke it
nigga.
down for their ass.
And it was like, what? But I'm only gonna be able to get one pair of shoes with that budget. Oh well, let's see how this works out.
Yeah. Make it work.
Because now I want you to see, I'm giving you this much, and I'm giving your brother this much, and you got another brother that's getting this much, and I'm helping your sister with an air conditioner right now. Oh, so once you
Yeah.
say it like that, then that one pair of shoes is a lot. Yeah, I
Yeah.
want you to see how your parents' finances work and how everybody has to get something and why you don't get everything that you want. Because now you got to go and figure out how to put socks, underwear, t-shirts, shoes, pants, and shirts, and whatever little fucking accessories that you thought that you was gonna have to go look fly.
Yeah.
You got to be able to figure all of that shit out.
Hey, I'm with you on that one, bro. I'm right there with you on that one.
Right. So my
All day,
son, what?
every
They
day.
put everything in the buggy, and I'm like, okay, let me check it out. Okay, you got done. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, you did a good job. Boom, order that. You did a good job. Order that. Boom. My daughter gets all of her shit. My son gets everything but three of his pairs of pants. Now these three pairs of pants ain't showed up yet, and this nigga ain't pressing these people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's responsibility. Now your ass gonna
Right.
run around with two pairs of pants because your ass ain't pressing these people about where your other three pairs of pants at.
Fuck that. Fuck that. Yeah, that's a learn. You learn.
It's that, and then trying to like, I got a 15-year-old boy, and I know at 15, nigga, it was over with for me. So for him to be in there behind that video game, just distracted by the bullshit and not even paying attention to the real world was probably the savior. You know what I'm saying? Because we was outside.
Outside.
They don't go outside. We was really outside. You know what I'm
Boy,
saying?
when I look at my kids and I compare what I was doing at their age to what
What?
they doing, all I could do is thank God, boy.
Yes,
That's all I
sir.
could do. Cause with
So so
Jesus, and I think
the
about,
thing
boy, when I
the
think
thing
about
the
that, it's
thing
like
where
the hell that I put my mama through.
the thing where he is at right now, and it's probably everywhere. Is, all his little partners got a little guns that they breaking into people's shit, stealing guns. They have guns because everyone has one. You know what I'm saying? So it's avoiding that, but
Yeah.
and two, it's trying to invest in him before anyone else decides to invest in my child. Because you know the streets are investing in you real quick. The burglars
Real
are
quick.
investing in you. The robbers are investing in you.
Oh,
The
they give
drug
you a
dealers
pack,
are
no problem.
investing in you. They go put you in touch with some money. So
No problem.
before I allow that to happen, I'm going to find out what it is that he wants to do. You know what I'm saying? And invest in him. If you want to pick up some clippers, nigga, we go buy you some clippers and a barber cake.
Mm-hmm.
Go get a job at the barber shop and sweep up the floors until they let you cut hair. And you go do this shit the long way. That microwave success doesn't work.
It don't.
It's what you do now from 15 to 21 that affects you for the rest of your life. If you buckle down from 15 to 21 and do all your work and stay on top of your shit and get your grades, even if you don't go to college, by the time you're 18, you will have be established with something. If you buckle down and do the hard work now. But if you fucking play around in these streets, toting guns, smoking weed, selling drugs, fucking bitches, having fun from 15 to 21, then from 21 to 30, nigga, it's gonna be a disaster. Because you ain't gonna have
Yep.
no structure. You ain't gonna nothing but the same bullshit you've been doing your whole adolescent life. I speak from experience. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I see.
Mm.
It's
I
all
couldn't have
about.
said it no better.
But
Couldn't have said
it's
it no
like this
better,
though.
brother.
This is what I had to realize, my nigga. Is back then, nigga. What the fuck you know about a future? Who told you to plan for a future, my nigga? Anybody ever told you that in school?
It's fucking school. You
In
know my
life,
mama
nigga.
was on my ass, but that's mama. Like, okay, whatever, mama. Okay, all right. I'm out. I'm
What did
outside.
you
Like,
know about a future? What did you know about a future? There's gonna
I
be
did.
flying
I ain't no
cars.
shit.
There's gonna be
I ain't no
flying
shit.
cars. You know, the clock was supposed to stop
Yeah.
at 2000. We didn't know about no motherfucking future.
I didn't know shit, dog, about no future. Not
All
that.
I know is right now. You know what
And
I'm
right now, I'm
saying?
about to get
Next
this.
week,
I'm about to get this
next
money,
week.
nigga. I stay in a
I'm
million
saying
dollar.
next week. You know, it might be a dance at school or something. So I know what's going on next week. and next month might be my birthday or another holiday. So I'm thinking probably about next month. Because you ain't even thinking about Christmas until October hit,
Right.
to be honest with you. Niggas don't think about Christmas in motherfucking February. Talk about shit. I'm gonna just go ahead and put this little money together to the side for Christmas. And that's what future
Shit.
thinking is. That's what future thinking is. Oh shit, I got $300 extra. Instead of me going to buy something today, I'm gonna put this to the side for my Christmas fund. Because niggas like to be consumers and spend money on bullshit that's unnecessary.
All
Alright,
day,
you
every
know.
day.
Yeah, we ain't gonna
The
celebrate
fit in,
Christmas.
peer
We just
pressure,
gonna
want to be
celebrate
part of the
our
crowd.
birthday. Alright. It make you a consumer. That's it.
Mm.
How to sell to the Negro. Give them quality name brands and at a price that they don't feel like you're giving them a deal. They're gonna pay for it.
Yes, sir. Because we got to
So,
catch up.
so
Our
how the fuck
mentality is we got to
how
catch
can I
up with.
prepare for a future when I didn't see nobody that had a future worth me having? I didn't want to
Oh,
be like one
I
of these
wasn't excited
motherfuckers.
about it. Like, who the fuck
Right.
gonna be
The
excited
niggas that I
about? I'm
want to
gonna
be
go to
like,
work the rest
niggas
of my
that I
life.
want to be like is the nigga that just came around this corner with a mouthful of fucking gold teeth with three big ass chains on and rings on all of his fingers and a 64 Impala on three wheel motion, nigga. And all the bitches ran out to his car when he got there. I want to be like that nigga.
Yes,
Why would I want to be anyone else but that guy?
and
And when he
ran
goes
to
to
it
play,
too.
right, and I go over there to see, check out who this guy is. And hey, little nigga, here, put my chains on while I play basketball. And here, put my page on your hip. Nigga, I
Yeah,
feel like the big guy.
yeah.
Nigga, I will be just like this nigga. Fuck anything y'all talking about is over with.
I'm fucking important, dog. I'm somebody.
So before
While
I
I'm
allow
doing
that
this,
shit to
I'm
happen to my
somebody.
son, before I allow that shit to happen to my son, my nigga, I'm gonna figure out what it is that he wants to do, and I'm gonna invest him. Even with my girls, I'm doing the same shit. My oldest daughter, she moved out. You know what I'm talking about? She thought she could just, oh, I'm grown now. I should go get an apartment because I got enough money and I don't have to live with the mama and I don't have to listen to her rules. And I'm like, yeah, go ahead. My mom was like, no, the hell she won't. I'm like, yeah, you got to
Mm-mm-mm.
let them bump their head. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Some
Got to.
lessons I can't tell you that fire's hot. You gotta go stick your hand next to it to see how it's hot. But then after I tell you it's hot, you stick your hand next to it. It's all on you is how far you stick your hand in that fire, you know, before it burns you and you go, okay, now fire's hot. So I told her I was like, I don't want you to go out there into the world. You can stay at your mama house as long as you need to. Save your money. You know what I'm saying? So that when you go out there you got at least 3 months rent in your savings. You know what I'm saying? And you got a vehicle so you don't have to pay for transportation. And you prepared to go out there in the world. Oh, I'm not worried about none of that. I get it. I make enough money.
Okay.
All right. She moved out in February 1st. Some shit like that. What happened in February this year, my nigga?
Her ass back home.
The motherfucking coronavirus.
No job.
Lost her job immediately. So March, April, May, June, she's just talking to me like everything's okay. Oh yeah, me and my friends are paying the bills and they're giving me $200 a month on the rent and everything's okay. I know you full of shit.
Mm. Mm.
So July hit round, the motherfucker they put a damn little notice on her door. She's like 3 bands behind because they combining the rent with the late fees and the light bill because she never put the lights in her name.
Mm.
Panic. I don't know what to do. I'm about to get evicted. I have to go live in the shelter. In the shelter? You better go back to your mama house. I'm
Yes,
not
sir.
going back to mama house. What do you mean you're not going back to mama house? You got to get rid of that dog too. What do you mean? I'm like, oh, yeah. You gotta take that dog. Mama got a dog. That's not your house to take no dog to. You staying with other people. You don't have homeless people don't have dogs.
Right. How? How can you have a dog?
Well, what am I gonna do? I was like, well, now it's time for you to figure out solutions. Because if you were handling your business wouldn't be handling you.
Woo.
I'm gonna give you the information that you need so you can do what you need to do so that your business gets handled. I said first, before anything, figure out where you're gonna go if you're not going to your mother's house right now. I'm gonna go to my uncle's house. Find out. Boom. Found out she can go to her uncle's house. What are you gonna do with the dog? Well, like you said, I'm gonna have to sacrifice. Okay. Let's move to. Got a job. I do got a job. It's not enough to pay this $3,000 off. Dad, you got it. Yeah, but Dad didn't put you in this situation.
Nope.
And I'm not paying $3,000 for something that you're not going to own. If you were going to own it and you were in a mortgage and that was something you were financing and it's going to go against your credit, yeah, I would do that. You know.
Right.
But right now, look at your situation. What can you do to fix it? Well, how can you apply for unemployment? Boom, apply for unemployment. That's what you do. You get your back pay for the time that you were off work. I said, right now, we're in the middle of a pandemic. Look and see what kind of assistance they have. Fill out for everyone that they have. Oh, I found this thing. Found a damn certificate from for the CDC, a declaration that she couldn't be evicted as long as she paid something on her rent. They had certain qualifications, and she fit all of them. So I had to
All
go
right.
print that out, go get it notarized. You know what I'm saying? All of the applications that she fill out, made her print out the emails, submit all of this shit with something on the rent. Not the whole rent, something to show that you're making an attempt. She ain't had a notice sent. She's back at work. Everything's going. She calls me every day now. Every day. Yeah, handle your business. You don't have to explain to me that you handle your business. Stay on top of it so it don't handle you.
Right.
So I don't know. It's different. There's no manual to life. There's no manual to parenting. There's no manual to nothing. We all just trying to figure this shit out the best way we know how.
That's
And
it.
one wrong choice, one wrong decision will send you down a rabbit hole and you be like, how the fuck did I get here?
But even when you get there, people, you can get up out it. The shit ain't over. Just at that moment in time, have your moment of clarity. Know this shit ain't going right, and fix that shit. And all that shit that
Exactly.
happened in the
What I
past,
learned,
let it be in
what
the
I learned to
past.
do though, what I learned to do though is think on the contingency, my nigga. Okay, if I do this, what can happen? If that happens, how can I react? And once I react, what's gonna happen? Now, if I can think that far ahead, I should be able to see if there's some bullshit there, other than the
Right.
unaccounted for. So if you get a plain gist of, okay, if I slap the fuck out this nigga right now, what's gonna happen? Oh shit, they gonna come snatch me out my room. And then what's that? After that, what can I do? I ain't be able to do shit. They gonna take my phone. I'm going to lock up. I'm gonna lose my privileges. Yeah, so this fuck nigga talk shit all he want. I get somebody else. I'll pay somebody else to beat his ass up. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It ain't,
I feel you.
a smart nigga gonna last longer than a tough nigga every day. So it's all about thinking before I move and just trying to make sure that the motherfucking those behind me are prepared. I take an hour with my son and I make this nigga watch videos, like the 13th Amendment and I'm not your Negro and hidden colors. And I don't want him to be blinded out here. And I
Right.
want him to know so that when it's time for him to have children, he can do the same thing so that the message never gets lost in translation. This motherfucker's been blind for so long that the amount of information that's spewing out of every little hole is too much. People aren't even looking for that. They're not looking to be educated. They're looking to be entertained,
Mm. Mm.
and that's
Times
that. I
have
think
changed.
that's the
Oh,
gist
it's
of it.
always been like that.
That's the gist of it. If you can take away the entertainment at a certain time every day for a certain amount of hours to where you can do nothing but educate yourself, where it's mandatory, a lot of shit will change.
All
Like the
right.
whole,
So,
I'm talking about the whole internet signal, just to where you can't do nothing but educate yourself, or just sit there and look stupid. I think a
all
lot of shit
right,
has changed.
Red Guy, we gonna wrap
Yo,
this up, man. Any last words, thoughts, anything you want to say to the audience that's listening before we wrap this up?
man, if you ain't making a difference, you're making it worse. You just getting in the way. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't what it
Hey,
is. You just keep trying to live how these motherfuckers on these TV screens living, and you go end up living somewhere you can't get out of. That's all I
oh,
can say.
That's all that need to be said. That's all that need to be said. For those who get it, they'll get it. For those who don't, you'll learn when your ass damn, ain't got nothing but time on your hand to think about it. And you be like, damn, you can listen to somebody who has been there, been through it, who's going through it, and come from a similar situation as yourself. So it's not like my brother right here is some nigga just talking some shit down on you. Nah, man, he come from the same struggle you come from. So when he's speaking to you, is knowledge there to be had. So my advice is pick up on what my brother dropped, pick up on it, get up on it. This was a keep on pushing exclusive interview. My nigga Redguy. Hey man, I miss you, nigga. I miss you, man.
But motherfucking free world too. I miss my niggas, bro.
Yeah,
Motherfuckers
man.
make the right decisions and everybody, man, keep it easy out there. For real. It's
Hey, bro. Till the next time, man.
fine.
All right.